Hello. My microphone. What are you doing over here? No, come back. I knocked it by accident and now it's suffering. Hi, happy Wednesday, everybody. Surprise to Zebsu, who forgets that Wednesdays exist. Hello, Hamlin. Welcome on in. And Dermo, lovely to see you. Blocka, hello. And Mitch is here as well. And Lucifer, nice to see you guys. Thank you so much for coming on in. It is 35 degrees and so flippin' muggy. I'm suffering. I do have the desk fan on today. Hopefully the white noise isn't too loud. I really need it. So love the outfit. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I got like my flouncy pants on today, but then I also realized that I'm already really bad at navigating with this chair. So if I get the ends of my pants caught in the wheels, do forgive me. I hope everyone's doing well. It's so hot in the basement that I'm used to it now. No. Normally the basements are colder. I do like walking out into the hallway of my apartment complex because it's all stone and tile and it's quite nice. And my landlady does encourage me sometimes to like cook with the door open. I don't really like to do that because my neighbor has to like cross by my door to get the washroom, and I don't want to like make them uncomfortable or like be awkward or anything. But sometimes if I know they're out, then I'll open the window and I'll open the door and I'll like cook in the kitchen. Normally I cook at night as well too. That's very helpful. So Captain Platonic, yellow. Terms of service, that's me. Careful with the chair. I like to live on the edge. Time to sleep in the hallway. I know. I was almost thinking like I should just go and lay in the hallway. It'd be great. Maybe I'll go around and visit some churches that I've been wanting to see the insides of because some of them look really cool. And also temperature-wise, very cool. Churches in Europe, very, very cold. So maybe I'll get some sightseeing done. Opinionated, thank you so much for the resub, and lovely to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful midweek day. I don't know what happened. I feel like Tuesday didn't even exist. I feel like we just went from Monday to Wednesday, and I'm not ready. Oh, Shark Attack, hello. Hopefully I am still in your lunch break time. I know I moved from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. just to give me a little bit more time in the day to work and everything. But I think it should stay like this for the summer. And I don't believe I have any Wednesday classes coming up, so it is already. Crystal, welcome on in. Very little natural solution. A coat would kill me right now. It is so hot. I've kept like the windows closed and like the blinds closed all day to try and maintain the temperature. And then this evening, I think we're gonna get rain. What's been happening is it's gotten really humid and then it rains it out, and then we can kind of open the windows and stuff. For those of you who follow my Instagram, on my story, I posted me going to Verdi's Aida last night, which was super fun, but we did almost get rained out. Thank goodness. The rain came, like left as soon as it came. It was quite fast, but it was crazy. It was so wild. Prosthetic lips, hello. I know, everyone's surprised it's Wednesday. I'm glad I'm not the only one. And Giant Pixels, hey, from the office leaving for a little work lurk. Oh, fabulous. Welcome on in. Yeah, it was like the rain came down so hard and it was super windy, and we all kind of ran under these tents, and the poor workers were just like soaked entirely through, and musicians, like the orchestra was still trying to come in to, get to where they need to be, and they were just soaked. So, but it left pretty quickly, and then the opera itself actually had a lot of water effects. It was quite fancy, like a lot of like light effects and pyrotechnics and and a lot of water effects as well. So I think regardless of whether or not the stage was covered in water, which it was, the actors were expecting to get pretty wet anyways because they were dealing with water a lot. So that was kind of cool. That was an interesting kind of thing. 30 plus rain should be illegal. Oh gosh, it was brutal. And then it rains, and then the humidity still doesn't fully lift. So then you're just like, oh man. Natural cooling by opening windows as the day cools in the evening, closing things up in the morning. Yes, you got me. That's how I do it. I have a method. It works. Could be better, possibly. I wish I could leave my windows open at night, but it does get a little loud sometimes with traffic. Maybe I'll just put my earplugs in and leave the windows open tonight. So that's, yeah. Sounds intense. At one point there was like a what do you call it? Like a blust of wind. What do you call it? Is it blust of wind? No, blustery. blustery wind that came in, and I heard screaming from like over on the other side of the tents, because there was like a whole bunch of tents, so I was like over in in the corner, and it was like the screaming that you get on a log ride when no one's expecting to get splashed with water. It's like the wah, and then like everyone screamed, and then all of a sudden the wind like made its way down and like hit us too, so everyone got like the log ride spray with water. Yeah, gust of wind. Yeah. I don't know where I get blustery. Where have I heard that before? Yeah, a very severe gust of wind that tried to take us all out, which is hilarious. But it was so funny, like hearing the result over there and then knowing it was gonna come this way. Must go on no matter what. Yeah, well, I think if there is enough rain, they do stop the opera because it is all outside, and it would just be no fun to have the guests sit in the pouring rain for 3 hours. So I know that they would cancel it, but that happened about a half hour before the show started, and then it just lifted, and then it was just gone, and then it was lovely for the rest of the night, so we were able to go on as expected. Blustery is intermittent gusts. Okay, all right, it is a word. Thank you. All right. Yeah. Or snowness. In the Thousand Acre Woods. Oh. It's got to be correct if you're quoting Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, but the opera was cool. It wasn't as fun for me as Carmen, just because the plot was very, very minimal. And when you're dealing with like tragedies and stuff, it's more believable for me with like Carmen having the revenge and passion and all this stuff. Whereas Aida's like, oh, we can't be together? Guess I'll die. That was just kind of it. Everyone agreed the plot was pretty thin, but that's not the opera house's fault. They did a fantastic job, and the actors were great, the singing was great, and everything else, so it was very cool. And they actually had a projector this time, so you could see the orchestra in whichever room they're in. They're in like a completely separate building, so they're not in a regular orchestra pit, but they let us have a camera so we could see them play, which I really liked. Hopefully I have everything set up. I was a little behind today. Gazmeg, welcome on in. Hello. Easy shade of winter. Oh, I guess we could do this one. I'm gonna stay extra hydrated today. If I run out of water, I probably won't go to intermission. I'll just like get up and get more water, because I think I'll be going through a lot of water today. But I put some lime juice in it, so I'm feeling very fancy. This is the right key. We'll try it just for fun. Oh, never mind, we have a song. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that there. Nothing matters. That means I need to tune my guitar. Oh boy. I have I've been leaving it out of its case this week, which is probably not very happy about. But I've been trying to do some picking practice and scale practice and stuff, and it just helps to not, like, to just remove obstacles when you have to do a bit of a chore, So having the guitar around, it makes it a little easier. All right. Anon, thank you so much for gifting us up to Zebsy. What the heck? Thank you. No, our water is very drinkable here in Austria. Is last dinner party at the house in front of the only street lamp? Oh man, I don't know, but I like both of the finalities. Actually, I wonder if I could do it on piano. Oh yeah, it might. Okay, hold on. I've only done this song on guitar, but something about it makes me feel like it would be cool to do on piano. I have my sentence now. At last I know just how you felt. I dig my fingers in, expecting more than just the skin. 'Cause we're a lot alike in favor, like a motorbike, a sailor and a nightingale, dancing in convertibles. And you can hold me like he held her, and I will have you like nothing matters. And you can hold me like he held her, and I will have you like nothing matters. We've got the highway tight, the moon is bursting with headlights. One more and we're away, love tender in your Chevrolet. And we're a lot alike in favor, like a motorbike, a sailor and a nightingale, dancing in convertibles. And you can hold me like he held her, and I will have you like nothing matters. And you can hold me like he held her, and I will have you like nothing matters. And even when the cold comes crashing through, I'm putting all my bets on you. I hope they never understand us. I put my heart inside your palms, a home in your arms. Now we know nothing matters, nothing matters. And you can hold me like he held her, and I will have you like nothing matters. And you can hold me like he held her, and I will have you like nothing matters. I gotta adjust my levels. Oh my gosh. I was like far enough through the song that I didn't want to stop, but I cannot hear the piano very well today. Finalities is a fun word. Nelly, welcome on in. Hope you're having a lovely Wednesday. That's a little better, I think. My monitoring isn't very... Oh, hold on. When we were playing video games on Sunday, I had to really crank the gain, and I think... Is this better? How's my volume doing today? I realized that I didn't change it back. If my voice is too loud, if it's too quiet, please do let me know. Dang, nice to see you. Okay, I'm gonna crank the gain again. We're gonna go maybe to here. Keep hearing, oh yeah, if there is a bit of white noise, I do have a fan on right now to keep me alive. Hopefully it's not too much white noise. It's still quite quiet. What? That's crazy. Okay, how about that? It's still showing pretty good in the gain levels, so more mic piano sounds louder. All right, let me do this. My voice isn't really warmed up as well, so it might be that I'm singing a little quiet. And when the cold comes crashing through, I'm putting all my bets on you. I hope they never understand us. I put your heart inside your palms, home in your arms. Now we know nothing matters, nothing matters. Better? Alright. 36 more fans. That's a lot of fans. I don't know. I think it might be too blustery in here. Turn off the Twitch gain. What? Gain do matter. Well, I have gain on the Focusrite. I have gain on Ableton Live, and then I also have a gain filter on OBS. So I have a lot of different gain filters, and I just need to figure out like which one happens. Eraserhead, you low. Nice stripped down version of the song. I know I need to beef it up a little bit. It was my first time playing it on piano, and I think my third time playing it at all. It's something that one of my friends came to see me play at the restaurant, and they mentioned that song, and I was like, oh my god, I know, I've been listening to that song, so I tried to play it, and then I added it on my list, but never really did anything with it. Got a lyric when I arrive home in a few minutes. You got it, sir. What do you gain by having all those gains? I just get to have them. I just get to have all of them. There's so many options. Oh my god, Charlie's in the chat. Hello. All my lovin'. Oh, let's try this one actually. Everyone hide. It's like when Uladinen's like, or Oig is like, scatter, scatter! She's here! I'm just gonna put this... Yeah. There we go. Can anybody hear me? Or am I talking to myself? My mind is running empty in the search for someone else who doesn't look right through me. It's all static in my head. Can anybody tell me why I'm lonely like a satellite? 'Cause tonight I feel like an astronaut sending oh my gosh, sorry. Sending SOS from this tiny box. I lost all signal when I lifted up. Now I'm stuck out here and the world forgot. Can I please calm down? 'Cause I'm tired of drifting round and around. Can I please calm down? I'm deafened by the silence. Is it something that I've done? I know that there are millions. I can't be the only one who's so disconnected. It's so different in my head. Can anybody tell me why I'm lonely like a satellite? 'Cause tonight I feel like an astronaut sending SOS from this tiny box. I lost all signal when I lifted up. Now I'm stuck out here and the world forgot. Can I please calm down? 'Cause I'm tired of drifting round and round. Can I please calm down? Lie awake and scream in a zero gravity. It's starting to weigh down on me. Let's abort this mission now. Can I please calm down? So tonight I'm calling all astronauts, all the lonely people that the world forgot. If you hear my voice, come pick me up. Are you out there? 'Cause you're all I've got. And tonight I feel like an astronaut sending SOS from this tiny box. I lost all signal when I lifted up. Now I'm stuck out here and the world forgot. Can I please please come down? 'Cause I'm tired of drifting round and round. Can I please calm down? Don't really know how to end that part, but yeah. I was thinking about the song last night when Jade posted a Cosmonauts game on the Discord. Oh, really? Yeah, it's not like one of their more well-known ones, Simple Plan, but I really like it. And whenever some kind of issue happens with the stream connectivity, I often get the song stuck in my head. I'm like, can anybody hear me? Or am I talking to myself? I do not know Major Tom. Think about carrot cake? Joey! Now I want carrot cake. What the heck? Time to drink more water? I know, it might be the lime that's causing that. Maybe when I get more water, I won't put more lime juice in it. Just in case it's messing with my vocal cords. All the lonely people that the world forgot. Da 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 da. Yeah, I did not know Major Tom. I do that for carrot cake. I know. I've been making a lot of overnight oats. Overnight oats have been great because I don't need to heat up my breakfast in the morning, and it's cold and very refreshing. Yeah. I did actually want to do some baking, but it would have to be at night. It's the only time I turn the oven on. Let's do this. There's a great German song by Major Tom. Is he German? Or does he just have a German song? Oh, work call. Woo! Tell your coworkers I said hi. I just need to this song, I really like playing it, and it's not too hard to play, but the progressions that I have, there's so many chords. I only play like a fraction of them. That's just too many. Space Odyssey by David Bowie and Coming Home by Peter Schilling. Both of those sound awesome. Oh, the song is called Major Tom by Peter Schilling. Okay, now I need to check out Peter Schilling. What the heck? I know I stand in line until you think you have the time to spend an evening with me. And if we go someplace to dance, I know that there's a chance you won't be leaving with me. And afterwards we drop into a quiet little place and have a drink or two. And then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you. These are not the right chords. These aren't even maybe the right chords. I guess I thought I played it in F major, not a G major. Also, someone requested a song and I didn't see it on the list. Where was it? Did someone request a song and then take it down? I cannot find it. Conquer Raptor, thank you very much for the follow. Move along, yeah. if I put the song on the list, I just get to X-nay it and move along. If someone else requests it, I gotta make it work. Alfonso's Pancake Breakfast? Oh, Frank Zappa. I do know a couple pieces of Frank Zappa's. Let's do this one, just because. There we go. Snack Sparrow! Hello, welcome on in. Oh, we'll do Hamlin's. We'll do Hamlin's first. How am I today? I am warm. It is very warm here, so I'm sorry if my energy's a little low. It's just so gosh dang humid. I wonder if I can do this song better now that I've actually been working on the production of it. That's a joke. The answer is going to be no, but we're going to pretend that's the case. This one, I think. Yes. You guys are really going to like the Secrets release. I'm really, really happy with it. I'm really happy. I gotta follow up. I think my producer's... Get out of here. There we go. My producer is traveling right now, but it's in the mastering process in the next few weeks, so I'm really looking forward to it. Over here. Thank you. It's held the color quite well. It's starting to lighten a bit, but not as patchy as before, so that makes me happy. I don't mind if when it eventually fades out. I just don't like the patchiness as much. Yeah, no, I'm staying very hydrated today. Is the fan directed to the mic? It's directed to me, which is kind of directed to the mic. Hold on. The thing is, it's a USB plug, and I don't have very many of those, so it's hard to... There. I'll put it over here, and I will face it a little further away, like that. We'll see if that helps a bit. Hopefully I can just play over it. I should reclaim my waffle iron. I'm no longer waffling on a breakfast special. Oh my gosh, waffle iron. I've seen people do crazy things with waffle irons. Coming in hazy like clouds of incense stain my eyes, and I am not the easy type to let my spirit go, 'cause I prefer it in a bottle tasting so much sweeter. I dig my own holes because I like them deeper. Where the river flows, I will follow in your secrets, and I guess you'll never know how easily I can get on with the show. I can see it in your eyes. I've taken you quite by surprise, believing all those stories that you told. I held my head under the tide to see the gears of your device, those pretty little lies, silver and gold. Well, I look over my shoulder, call it wishful thinking. You're waffling on the surface, but I just keep sinking. Where the river flows, I will follow in your secrets, and I guess you'll never know how easily I can get on with the show. You can tempt me, little dove, pretending that I am someone, but I have seen where you like to go. Maybe this was just some plan to get you in my arms again. Be my prophet, catch and lock it, arrest me in the lights with your disguise. Where the river flows, I will follow in your secrets, and I guess you'll never know how easily I can get On with the show me where the water shakes me, baby, call me crazy. Don't tell me how it just frustrates me, darling, I have a calling, it's you. Wow, we did it. Yeah, that was much easier to play it after like listening to it for a couple times in the studio. For a gas burner. Oh, old style waffle iron. Very nice. Oh, no spicy yellow. Earl trumpet. Ah, yes. It's true. Everything is better with a solo. A trumpet solo. Ba-da-da-da. And Igor is here as well. Hello. Happy Whiz Day. Still out of better, we're releasing on time. Such a cute song. Alright. This was a triumph. Hold on, let me put my reverb on because it sounds cooler that way. This was a triumph. I'm making a note here, huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Aperture science, yeah. We do what we must because we can. And for the good of all of us, except for those who are dead. But there's no sense crying over every mistake. You just keep on trying till you run out of cake. And the science gets done and you make a neat gun for the people who are still alive. I'm not even angry, I'm being so sincere right now. Even though you broke my heart and killed me and tore me to pieces and threw every piece into a fire, and as they burned it hurt because I was so happy for you. Now these points of data make a beautiful line, and we're out of better, we're releasing on time. I'm so glad I got burned. Think of all the things we learned for the people who are still alive. Go ahead and leave me. I think I prefer to stay inside. And maybe you'll find someone else to help you. Maybe Black Mesa. That was a joke, haha, fat chance. Anyways, this cake is great. It's so delicious and moist. Look at me still talking when there's science to do. When I look out there, it makes me glad I'm not you. I've experiments to run. There is research to be done on the people who are still alive. And believe me, I am still alive. I'm doing science and I'm still alive. I feel fantastic and I'm still alive. And while you're dying, I'll be still alive. And when you're dead, I will be still alive. Still alive. Still alive. Such a cute song. Such a cute and violent song. Who did I see? Who did I see come in here? Mango Flame, nice to see you. Oh, Connie Converse, very nice. Talking like you. Is it like this? Yes. Wow. I know, I want the cake. I don't want it to be a lie. Da, See that bird sitting on my windowsill, well, he's saying whippoorwill all the night through. See that brook running by my kitchen door, well, I couldn't talk no more if it was you. Up that tree there's a sort of a squirrel thing, sounds just like we did when we were quarreling. In the yard I keep a pig or two, they drop in for dinner like you used to do. And I don't stand in the need of company with everything I see, talking like you. Up that tree there's a sort of a squirrel thing, sounds just like we did when we were quarreling. You may think that you have left me all alone, but I can hear you talk without a telephone. And I don't stand in the need of company with everything I see, talking like you. And I don't stand in the need of company with everything I see, talking like you. Have I played the game? I have played part of Portal 1 and I've played all of Portal 2, but I haven't played all of Portal 1. I think I have it though. I don't know, I started with Portal 2 because I was playing it with my friend, and that raised the stakes a lot. In comparison, Portal 1 is not as exciting for me because there's less screaming at each other. Da, da, da. Wow. And I'm not very good at thinking with portals, to be honest. I'm not that skilled. Well, my guitar gently weeps down. We're playing Portal? I don't know, are we playing Portal? I would need someone to assist me in chat if I was playing it by myself. I feel like I would get very stuck on a level. Von Stranda, thank you very much for the follow. Sorry, I missed that. And Edu's here as well. Hello. My song is not loading. Now it is loaded. This one, please. You'll be fine. Maybe. I mean, the good thing is that they do really like break new concepts in easily. You know, it's like a very smooth ride. It's not like, okay, here's level 7, you have 7 portals, good luck, you know. 5-hour stream for stage 1, let's go. That is unfortunately probably very accurate. I feel like it would be. What was the other game that I was gonna play where I was like, I'll probably need Chad's help? I don't know. Giant and I were playing Rusty Lake Hotel, which is a solo player game, but we were like chatting with each other in the Discord, and we're killing it now. I can't tell if the game is easy or if it's just easy because there's someone else to troubleshoot with. Actually, now that I think about it, it's probably because there's someone to troubleshoot with. But it's cool because I don't like getting really stuck in games because I want to, like, you know, I want to play them. And sometimes there's cool storylines and stuff that I want to know. A very old version of Portals. 25 years ago, I don't get the hang of it and ran out of time for anything but work and more work. No. Yeah, I thought I'd have more time to game this week, but it's been pretty constant. It's been pretty constant this week. And I know there's like a couple of shows that I need to see or would like to see. Combination of both of those things this week. I am having a members vlog. I'll probably upload it on Saturday because I'm about halfway through right now. But it's a bit of a week in the life of, and it shares some fun stuff that might be happening. And I was like, oh, I'll have time to do this. I'll have time to do this B-roll footage and whatever. And it's like, no, no. But we'll get there. Hey Croft, welcome on in. Oh my gosh, your favorite Streetlamp. I'm honored. Yay, these chords are really fun to play. I look at you all, see the love that they're sleeping, while my guitar gently weeps. I look at the floor and I see it needs sweeping. Still my guitar gently weeps. I don't know why nobody told you how to unfold your love. I don't know how someone controlled you. They bought and sold you. I look at the world and I notice it's turning, while my guitar gently weeps. With every mistake we must surely be learning. Still my guitar gently weeps. I don't know how you were diverted, you were perverted too. I don't know how you were inverted, no one alerted you. I look at you all, see the love that they're sleeping, while my guitar gently weeps. I look at you all, still my guitar gently weeps. Her guitar is hard to play when it's crying. Don't you guys know this? Yeah, the chord progressions are a little tricky for me as a not professional guitar player. Well, so it's more fun to bring it. Oh, Igor, thank you for requesting it. Block of Graphics, thank you very much for the follow. Oh my gosh, we're doing hospital shirt. In my hospital shirt. Such a sad song, but so freaking catchy. But I ain't no fool. You remember what Okay, boy, play this one. Maybe here. No fool. Don't want to play on keep it one. Let's try and keep it one. Just for a more laid back stream today. I know you think I look handsome in my hospital shirt. I got this tube in my arm and I swear it don't hurt. If they send me more flowers, I'ma lose my cool. I may be bone rail skinny, but I ain't no fool. Well, maybe love will never bring what you wanted it to. And I keep looking in the mirror for a clearer view. I got a handful of nothing that I'm throwing at the world. And it's a Hail Mary pass, it's the hardest I've hurled. In a high-speed chase, I'm a getaway car. And like the Sundance Kid, I always push it too far. I'll turn these tables in the blink of an eye. I may be stuck in this bed, but I'm a stand-up guy. And it don't get me down. Stop your crying, won't you, mama? I know I'm gonna be around. Ain't nothing gonna happen to me, 'cause there's never been a sun that's ever faded on the streets of LA. If I'm not gonna be the one, I'm so sick of this town anyway. Well, this medicine's a bitch, it ain't a walk in the park. Hell, any more of this stuff, I'll probably glow in the dark. You better move that wheelchair, I'm walking down this hall. If I have strength enough to stand, I have strength enough to fall. Well, every nerve in my body feels pale and cold. I used to fight to stay young, now I'm fighting to grow old. And your heart is heavy, 'cause it's you that I'm needing. I know it's hard to soldier through when you're already bleeding. And I'm an ace in the pocket of this devilish game. I'm the sound of traffic and the night's full of pain. And like a bruised up welterweight fighting like hell, I'm gonna take your best punches and be standing at the bell. I know you think I look handsome in my hospital shirt. I know you think I look handsome in my hospital shirt. Bit of a tongue twister, some of those. Da-da. It's currently raining outside. I wish it would rain outside. Could you bring some rain over here, please? I think we'll get it, though. We've done. Thank you. Could you share the story behind your name at some point? Oh man, I need to get like a command for it, because it's not a very exciting story. It's just that I had a website name at the time called The Only Streetlamp, which I made, and then I needed a name for my Twitch account, and I was like, let's just use this. And did not realize it would give my channel a lamp theme, which was way cooler than anything I think I could have thought up on purpose, you know? Accidental theme. Why many word? It's about to storm where I am. It's about to storm here. I think that's why the humidity is so bad. The clouds are coming in. Yeah, sorry. I wish it was more exciting, but it's a very boring reason to why I have the name. See if I remember how to play this song, which is my song. I don't think I remember how to play this song. Yeah, I get very lamp aggressive. I just like to smash all the other lamps that aren't me. So I'm the only one standing. Why am I blanking on this song? It's so weird. Out of all of my originals, this one goes so quickly, and I don't know why. Okay. I think I got it. I flew a kite in the morning air, put all my doubts and my worries up there, and it soared above the pines till it broke free from my mind to set up shop on the pavement with the sun baking on my shoes. These days the only thing I've got is time to lose. Oh, Sister April, you're a beautiful sight when you sing in the daylight and you talk in the night. I catch your eye on the display windows and the kids running in the woods. Oh, Sister April, I'd keep you all year if I could. It's okay if it's raining, I've got slickers for the tears, and this coffee mug's my dream boat while we all make do around here. And when your heart gets chipped on a sentence that you weren't ready to hear, well, there's grief and there's forgiveness. You can drink them both at the pier. Oh, Sister April, you're a beautiful sight when you sing in the daylight and you softly in the night. I catch your eye on the display windows and the kids running in the woods. Oh, Sister April, I'd keep you all year if I could. And hey, I want you, sister, with a big cold glass of regret. Well, the springtime takes me down so easily, and we've only got the good stuff left. Yeah, we've only got the good stuff left. Oh my gosh, it's so goofy. It's not even a hard song. I don't know why I can never remember the chords to it. I'm gonna blame it on the humidity on this one. Let me do this. Gotta do some mod work. Oh, have fun and opinionated. Have fun. Have a good time. I need something cold. What if my ice is ready? I made ice before stream, but I don't know if it's gonna be ready yet. Da da da. Electra, hey Lumpy, how's chat everyone doing? We're doing well. We're doing the best that we can do with the heat. We are surviving. We're doing Royals. Oh, we're doing the whole version of Royals. Oh man, okay. So used to only doing the abridged version of this song now. Like these. Crave a different kind of love. You can be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee. Okay, I'll do the song and then I will refill my water and see if I have any ice in the freezer, and then we'll be ready. Da, 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 da. I've never seen a diamond in the flesh. I cut my teeth on wedding rings in the movies, and I'm not proud of my address in torn up town, no postcode envy, but every song is like gold teeth, grey goose dripping in the bathroom, bloodstains, ball gowns, trash in the hotel room. We don't care. We're driving Cadillacs in our dreams, but everybody's like crystal, Maybach, diamonds on your timepiece, jet planes, islands, tigers on a gold leash. We don't care. We aren't caught up in your love affair, and we'll never be royals. It don't run in our blood, that kind of luck's just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee, baby, I'll rule. Let me live that fantasy. My friends and I, we've cracked the code. We count our dollars on the train to the party, and everyone who knows us knows that we're fine with this. We didn't come from money, but every song is like gold teeth, grey goose dripping in the bathroom, bloodstained ball grounds, trash in the hotel room. We don't care. We're driving Cadillacs in our dreams, but everybody's all crystal, Maybach, diamonds on your timepiece, jet planes, islands, tigers on a gold leash. We don't care. We aren't caught up in your love affair, and we'll never be royals. It don't run in our blood, that kind of luck's just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee, baby, I'll rule. Let me live that fantasy. Yeah, it does feel weird to do the whole song after hearing the abridged for so long, but it is really fun doing that chorus again. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Electra. Whoa, my goodness. She translated 5 songs into, well, I don't even know how to say that, in an effort to amplify the voices of Indigenous people in New Zealand. Wow, good for her. Also, oh my gosh, Dark, nice to see you. I read your message, Jamie, to see who was talking. I hope you're doing well. We have a bridge version for each song, gets requested all the time. Yeah, we don't have many abridged songs, we have a couple, and they're quite popular. I always have to double check to see if it's the whole song or not. Yeah, let me get some water. Also, does anyone know iHeart Radio? Is anyone aware of this? I apparently it's a radio station, obviously in the name, but it's also like podcasts and playlists and stuff like that. It looks kind of like Spotify. Does anyone know what this is? Because I got an email that my song was on there, and I kind of panicked, but then I couldn't actually find Midas on there, so I don't know but DistroKid said it's on there, so it must be somewhere. It might be that it got played on that radio station. I don't know, I think it would be very cool if that's the case, and I want to be able to hear it. Has the Fake Doctors Real Friends podcast? I did not know this one. I haven't looked into what it's about. I've never heard it before, but I get Discord notifications every time something, every time my song is available on a new platform. So I know some of them were a little late coming in, so I still have been getting emails. I also share concerts. It's a radio station in New York City? What the heck? I don't think my song would have made it all the way to New York City. The Scrubs podcast? Oh, there's so many podcasts I don't know. It's been around for a long time. Interesting. I like their website. I like all the playlists and stuff that they make. I don't know why I can't find my song on any of the playlists and stuff like that when I was going through it. So it must have been that it, maybe if it was really cool that way, that it got played on the radio, and then I just don't know what radio station it got played on. A producer that I know was going to try and send it to FM4 and I think it was called Heartbreak. It's like a late night radio station. She plays a lot of indie artists and stuff. So I was wondering if maybe that was what happened, but I don't know. And again, I can't find my song, so I don't even know if it's actually on there or not. I just get a 404 error. Could have just been played live. Yeah, for sure. I will definitely send it in the Discord. Where do you stream from again? I am streaming from Austria right now. I am Canadian, and I did start this channel in Canada, but I'm streaming in Austria right at the moment. Just like Pandora. Interesting. Yeah, it gave me the link that was like, your song is now available on iHeartRadio. And then it gave me the link, and I went to the link and it said error. So maybe it just got played live, which would be so cool. And I wish that I could have heard it. Playing Still Live. Yeah. It's not often. I mean, it's Still Live is quite a requested song, but not as common. So I don't. I'm sorry to say you missed it. But I have been uploading highlights and stuff on TikTok and Instagram, so maybe I'll clip that one for you. It's 33. There's winds. There's no winds in my district. I would love there to be winds. Let me. Do I want to take a break now, or do I want to power through? No, I'm gonna power through because these two songs are not too bad, not too hard to play. And then I'll do a full intermission. We'll try and get words on in chat playing, and then I'll refill my water and get my ice and everything else. Then we'll come back. That's the plan. Actually, hold on. Can I switch the songs around just because I have Royals in front of me right now? And it's the abridged version, so we'll just, because everyone has Lord in your ears right now. And everybody's like fancy stuff and valuable things and blah blah blah, excessive spending. We don't care. We're from a shitty town and we're poor. There you go. Now we've done both. Have you heard Still Alive by Lisa? No, I haven't. It's a theme of Mirror's Edge, and I think it's Wolfie Down. Oh, I do not know this. You should throw in the Discord so I can have a listen. I just found out I can order gelato to my place. Best day ever. The amount of ice cream places that deliver is baffling to me, because there's just no way. There's no way that the ice cream would get here and not be milk. You know what I mean? I'm surprised that so many ice cream places actually deliver. I should try that. I should do an experiment and just try and order ice cream just to see what happens. Same time, it's just a waste of good ice cream. And like the containers, I can imagine that makes sense. But it looks like they just sell like regular scoop ice cream. Like that would be so melted. Whoa! Oh my gosh. I'm not picking today. Sorry, I don't know why that's happening. Way up here, farther than anything, the wings of your plane touch the peaks of the clouds as they rain. And my aviator just keeps flying. My aviator never comes down. You spent your time on the dirt or on the ocean when the sea is fair. But the hull of your ship has always belonged in the air. And when they've told you you can't, you never break pace. And while they're still running, you finished the race. A clever man I've never known. You're a trick and a laugh, a bit of a clown. And my aviator just keeps flying. My aviator never comes down. Don't you know that you've left us behind on the ground? My fingers do not want to move today. Chocolate would be my go-to. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you ordered ice cream? Everyone's gonna find out, a real life experiment. Oh, Aircraft, thank you so much. And thank you for requesting it. Yeah. I think I can get games on. Hold on. Let's see if I can troubleshoot this even faster this time. Every time. Every time, I don't understand why. How did I fix this last time? I think I just copied and pasted a new link in. Oh my gosh, it's too hot to troubleshoot things. Like, don't want to do that. How did I do this last time? I think I refreshed. God dang it. Don't worry, I'm not gonna like input my personal information. It's just weird because I'm logged in on the browser, but I'm not logged in on the OBS browser. But when I add that new URL in, I can't do it. It doesn't like want me to log in, or like won't log me in. Not OBS, like a regular browser. I have it open on a different browser right now, and I'm logged in on that one, but I'm not logged in on the intermission one for some reason. But if I'm logged in on a regular browser and then I copy that URL and I put it in OBS, it should just be in there. It should just be. Bugzor, hello, browser source. I don't know. I thought I fixed it last time. Every browser has their own cache. How would I, hold on, what if I just make a new browser? Would that work? I'm gonna make like a new capture source? I don't remember how I fixed it last time. Okay, maybe not a new browser. You know what I mean. Okay, hold on, let me try. It just doesn't want me to be logged in. That's so weird. I guess I just need to make it like I just need to blank it and log in manually because it's not letting me like do an automatic login. And I can't interact with it unless I can see it, so I can't hide it from you guys and also log in. What the heck? What the heck? No. That is so dumb. How do other streamers do this so efficiently? You can in the OBS studio mode? Okay, hold on. I forgot studio mode was a thing. Let's do this. Let's do... How do I get studio mode? Don't do that. I know, the troubleshooting is longer than the game. I really need some water though. Can we skip it for this time and I'll like figure out how to do it for next time? Because I am suffering. The suffering is too real. I'll be back in like 7-ish minutes. Just had to turn my mic on and not blow your eardrums out. Okay, alright. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why we'll have to figure it out in between streams because I'm sure once I figured it out, I mean, no problem going back and forth, but something is not copy and pasting correctly. All right, I have my water. I have like doused my arms in cold water. I'm feeling a little more revived now. Reduced internal body temperature. Yeah, no, you guys actually were so good at words on stream that it just completely malfunctioned. Do you copy the source from the address bar? What happened to working on this in between streams, Dag? Yeah, I did though. I did. That's probably why. Ooh, we're doing The Water, which is a great song to be doing today. Without even trying, the water can, I'm done. In live mode chatters, there you get the actual link. That made no sense to me. What? Okay, all right, deal. Do the deal. We'll figure it out. I've actually got some time to troubleshoot while I'll be out of the house on Thursday, but I could try troubleshooting at my co-working place. And then I could try troubleshooting on Friday a little bit as well. Da, 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 da. The water me without even trying. Let's go like this. All that I have is a river. The river is always my home. Lord, take me away, for I just cannot stay, or I'll sink in my skin and my bones. The water sustains me without even trying. The water can't drown me, I'm done with my dying. Please help me build a small boat, one that'll ride on the flow, where the river runs deep and the larger fish creep. I'm glad of what keeps me afloat. The water sustains me without even trying. The water can't drown me, I'm done with my dying. Now deeper in the water I sail, faster than the current I'm in. But each night brings the stars, there's a song in my heart. It's a tune for the journeyman's tale. The water sustains me without even trying. The water can't drown me, I'm done with my dying. I haven't done that song in a little while. It's a nice song. It's my choice. Oh no. Who let this happen? I'm digging these ice cubes. They're not like fully ice, but that's enough for me. I will take it. emote. Oh no. That's okay. I think we have a clap command actually. Maybe that will help you out. Yes, like this. Winter city side, crystal bits of snowflakes all around my head and in the wind. I had no illusions that I'd ever find a glimpse of summer heat waves in your eyes. You did what you did to me. Now it's history I see. Here's my comeback on the road again. Things will happen while they can. I will wait here for my man tonight. It's easy when you're big in Japan. When you're big in Japan. Tonight, big in Japan. Be tight, big in Japan, where the eastern sea is so blue. Big in Japan, alright, pay then I'll sleep by your side. Things are easy when you're big in Japan. Neon on my naked skin, passing silhouettes of strange illuminated mannequins. Shall I stay here at the zoo, or shall I go and change my point of view for other ugly scenes? You did what you did to me, now it's history I see. Here's my comeback on the road again. Things will happen while they can. I will wait here for my man tonight. It's easy when you're big in Japan. When you're big in Japan. Tonight, big in Japan. Be tight, big in Japan, where the eastern sea is so blue. Big in Japan, alright, pay then I'll sleep by your side. Things are easy when you're big in Japan. Big in Japan. Big in Japan. I had hold on, let me turn this up a bit. I had one or two versions of this song that I really liked, and then I forgot how I did it. I always have ideas for the piano, but then when I start singing, it kind of takes away the mental capacity that I can use for playing the piano as well. So if we're doing just piano, then I can do a little more with it, I feel like. Wow. That is such a fun song though. Oh my god, we're doing Viva La Vida. The full version. A lot of full versions happening today. Right? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Ba, 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 ba. Another illegal song. Gelato arrived. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, and it's not melty. Huh, now I know. I don't think I'd ever order gelato, but on the day that I might, I'll know it works, thanks to Lucifer. Were you looking for the abridged version or are you looking for this one? I can do either or, it's no biggie to me. Delicious, delicious ice water. I wrote La La La. Oh, from La La Land? Are you thinking? I don't know of a song on my list. Well, I guess we'll do Viva La Vida instead. By Sam Smith. Oh, I don't know it. I don't know a lot of Sam Smith songs though. I only know like one or two of his big ones. Oh, this one. Oh, Naughty Boy featuring Sam Smith. Oh, I see. Heck yeah, we can do that one. I used to rule the world. Seas would rise when I gave the word. Now in the morning I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I used to own. Oh, sorry, is that C? Either or, I'm okay with either. Whatever you think is good. I used to roll the dice, feel the fear in my enemy's eyes, listen as the crowd would sing. Now the old king is dead, long live the king. 1 minute I held the key, next the walls were closed on me, and I discovered that my castle stands upon pillars of salt and pillars of sand. I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword, my shield, missionaries in a foreign field. And for some reason I can't explain, once you're gone there was never an honest word. But that was when I ruled the world. It was the wicked and wild wind, blew down the doors to let me in, shattered windows and the sound of drums. The people couldn't believe what I'd become. Revolutionaries wait for my head on a silver plate, just a puppet on a lonely string. Oh, who would ever wanna be king? I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword, my shield, missionaries in a foreign field. If for some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter will call my name, never an honest word. But that was when I ruled the world. That song is like such a beast to play, but really fun. Talking and playing, so cool. Oh, it's not that cool. It's just placement. It's just placement. There's a lot of songs that I know where I can talk through them, and there's some parts where I'm like, nope, just gotta put my head down on this one. Lurker, hey, nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. Again, Spirit of Night, welcome on in. And A Monkey Man. Oh my gosh, there's so many people here today. Hello. I like it. Aw, thanks, Aycroft. And we're doing Riptide. Me down to the Riptide. Like this. Wow. Da, 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 da. Is this the right one? No, this is the right one. Yes. I think that'd be better. Yes. I was scared of dentists and the dark. I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. Oh, all my friends are turning green. You're the magician's assistant in their dreams. Oh, and they come unstuck. Lady, running down to the riptide. Take it away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you and you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. There's this movie that I think you'll like. We're not on the bridge yet, hey. This guy decides to quit his job and head to New York City. This cowboy's running from himself. She's been living on the highest shelf. And they come unstuck. Lady, running down to the riptide. Take it away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you and you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. And I just wanna know if you're gonna stay. I just gotta know. I can't have it any other way. I swear she's destined for the screen. The closest thing to Michelle Pfeiffer that you've ever seen. Lady, running down to the riptide. Take it away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you and you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. Yeah, that was fun. I don't know why I was like, oh, this is the melody for the bridge. What's happening on there? Oh my gosh, I'm missing people who are following. I'm sorry. Vin, thank you so much for the follow. And Monkey Man, thank you for the follow as well. Hello. That one's such a little bop of a song. And that you both are satisfied. Da, 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 da. Loving the vibes, woo! We got pretty laid back vibes today because it's dumb hot outside, so extra chill vibes. This one. If you're gonna stay, Still the Pyrex. The Pyrex is the king of cups. They keep Earl there? Yeah, we needed a good place to put him. I tried putting him like on the end of the bed and stuff. People were like, "We need him closer. We need him to be closer." So I got him the chair, and now the chair is very nice. Da, 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 da. Love of mine, someday you will die, but I will be close behind. I'll follow you into the dark. No blinding lights or tunnels to gates of white, just our hands clasped so tight, waiting for the hint of a spark. And if heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I'll follow you into the dark. In Catholic school, as vicious as Roman rule, I got my knuckles bruised by a lady in black. I held my tongue as she told me, son, fear is the heart of love. So I never went back. And if heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I'll follow you into the dark. You and me have seen everything to see, from Bangkok to Calgary, and the soles of your shoes are all worn down. The time for sleep is now. It's nothing to cry about, 'cause we'll hold each other soon in the blackest of rooms. And if heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on the vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I'll follow you into the dark. Then I'll follow you into the dark. Hold on, let me do that. Okay, apparently I'm peeking, so we're gonna fix that. I know, tear. Yeah, your eyes are just sweating. That's all. That's all. Earl on a swing. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? He already has trouble with his posture staying upright. I feel like a swing would be very detrimental to his health. Like a kid, when your words mean nothing, I go la la la. Oh, we bonk the guitar. We give it a little bonk just to make sure that it's still awake. There we go. This one, I believe. Oh, those are gross chords. Oh, no, wait, I play the Aurora version. Well, her chords. I don't really sing it like she does, but who can, to be honest. But I do borrow her chord progressions because I think they're quite nice. There we go. I think. Where is this song? Where is my song? Maybe I do use the Naughty Boy version. That's interesting. I don't think bonking the guitar is what they mean by knock on wood. Yeah. I tried to be extra careful with this little guitar. Okay, I guess we have these ones, which is I guess I just had it on piano. I guess I just played on piano. Let's see. I try to be careful. The emphasis on the word try. I just have, when I eventually get words on stream working, I'm just gonna have it running through the entire thing. Alright, I guess we'll just try this. Hush, don't speak. When you spit your venom, keep it shut. I hate it when you hiss and preach about your new messiah, 'cause your theories catch fire. I can't find those silver linings. I don't mean to judge, but when you read your speech, it's tiring. Enough is enough. I'm covering my ears like a kid. It's pretty low though. Hold on. Sorry, let me just take this up a bunch. See what happens. When you spit your venom, keep it shut. I hate it when you hiss and preach about your new messiah, 'cause your theories catch fire. I can't find those silver linings. I don't mean to judge, but when you read your speech, it's tiring. Enough is enough. I'm covering my ears like a kid. When your words mean nothing, I go la la la. I'm turning up the volume when you speak, 'cause if my heart can't stop it, I'll find a way to block it. I'll go la 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 la. Our love is running out of time, and I won't count the hours. Rather be a coward when our worlds collide. I'm gonna drown you out before I lose my mind. I can't find those silver linings. I don't mean to judge, but when you read your speech, it's tiring. Enough is enough. I'm covering my ears like a kid. When your words mean nothing, I go la la la. I'm turning up the volume when you speak, 'cause if my heart can't stop it, I'll find a way to block it. I'll go la 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 la. I'm covering my ears like a kid. When your words mean nothing, I go la la la. I'm turning up the volume when you speak, 'cause if my heart can't stop it, 'cause if my heart can't stop it, I'll find a way to block it. I'll go la 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 la. That was really scary. That was very scary. I don't know. I didn't know what was happening, but we're holding on. But the chord progressions are really fun, so that's fine. That helps. Something like that. If you look up that song Dark, it's gonna be three very different versions, because Aurora's version is very different than the Naughty Boy version, which is, I always try to do something new with it, because I haven't figured out like something that I'm like, oh, I like when this happens, you know. When it comes to my own cover versions, it's like I'll find things that I'm like, oh yeah, that's fun, like doing like da, 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 da. So then I'll keep that for next time, and then you just kind of build on it, hopefully, if everything goes well. New room, dog, hello, welcome on in. This is not a new room, this is my old room. This is my same room as always. I like how it gives dorm vibes, though. You're not the first person who's been like, are you in a dorm? Like, no, my apartment's just very, very small. Technically classified as a studio apartment. I was listening to a comedian the other day. He was talking about like the rags to riches things, where it's like, oh, Bill Gates started in a garage. Oh, Jeff Bezos, you know, started in a garage. Everyone else started in a garage, and then, you know, became famous. He's like, can you imagine owning a garage? Not to mention that, a garage without a car in it. So it's just a spare garage. He's like, that's already more achievement than the rags. Like, when the rags are inspiring, you know you got a problem. Well, that's a very good point. I don't know many people who have a garage, and a spare garage at that. Seems brighter? Yeah, it is pretty, I find it's actually, when it's overcast, it's just as bright as when it's sunny. It doesn't seem to be any difference. It's quite overcast right now, but it just kind of like adds more brightness. This is actually the gates of heaven right over here, right into the white abyss. Just a very small portal, actually. It's not even windows, it's just a portal. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I missed your question. How do you choose which songs to play and allow chat to request? Well, anything that I put stuff on the song list, like everything that's on the song list is stuff that I've put on there. I don't normally do live learns. I know I should, because that's like the thing that people like when streamers do that, so maybe I should do that, but I just don't like sucking more than I have to. And learning new songs could do that sometimes. How to allow chat to request? I think you need to be a follower to request songs. Otherwise, it's like it's free 99, which is my favorite price. Did that answer your question? I don't know if I answered your question correctly. The garage part is true, but what they usually don't mention is the $300,000 to $500,000 starting money they all had. Yeah, exactly. I think you need a garage and $500,000, and then you're pretty much good to go with whatever you want to do. How do songs become? Oh, I see. I like to learn live learns. I need to get on the live learn train. I was planning on having like, one of the ideas I had when I was brainstorming stuff for the summer was like a regular music stream, or 2 regular music streams, and then like a practice stream where I just did like live learns and stuff that wasn't on the queue. I feel like that'd be really stressful, but it might be fun. But it also wouldn't be what people are expecting if they're coming to my channel the first time. They'd be like, whoa, what is happening? So I'm not really sure like whether to do it or not. If I did, I'd have to put like a disclaimer being like, this is a live learn practice stream only, or something like that. Yeah, the songs are just, I did a little bit of busking and a little bit of like pub gigs as a youngin', and then I got some songs from there, and I picked up songs that I like to learn along the way. And then when I started live streaming, I already had a bit of a foundation to work off of, and then my audience was like just requested songs, and then I'd add them on. Yeah, so most of the song list is actually like previous requests and stuff like that. And a lot of times they're like, oh, I love this song by, Dolly Parton. Do you know it? I'm like, oh my gosh, I do. Why is this not on the song list? So that's often how songs kind of end up on the list as well. It's something that I know, but I haven't thought of adding on the list. Streamers usually have a live learn sign on screen. Yeah, that's true. They do have like a surprise, like this is the thing that's happening. I should try it. I should give it a go. If you guys can handle having me 3 times in the week, I feel like that's a lot of lamp. Wow, kennels. Oh my gosh. Da-da-da. Oh yeah, you're very welcome. Yeah, no, I can't take credit for the song list because I think I only started streaming with maybe 50 songs, maybe. I don't know. Whenever I'm busking, I don't like repeating my song list. I know some people are happy like looping a couple of songs, but I hate doing that. So I always make sure that I have enough songs for like the hour or 2 that I'm playing when I'm busking. When? I don't know. I'm not doing anything Monday. We could do it Monday. Pow. I gotta run. Oh no, have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday, Ackroft. And thank you so much for coming in, hang out with us, and requesting cool sounds. That's songs with a J, if anyone's wondering. Songs. Monday. I mean, it doesn't have to be Monday. I don't think anything's happening Tuesday either. That's the good thing about the summer. We're gonna do a poll. We'll do a poll in the mod chat and see what day I should do it. Or we could do a poll in general and let everyone vote on what day I should be doing a live learn stream. It would have to. Actually, no, that's not true. It might be dependent on the weather, because I refuse to do live learns and stressful things when it's hot. That's not gonna be cool. So I'm gonna find the coolest day this week. I think we're getting rain on like next Thursday or something. Maybe I'll do a live learn then, because the last thing I want to do is put myself under pressure and be in 33-degree humid heat. That is not cool. When was the last live learn? Like never. Well, I've never done a live learn stream. I can't remember when the last live learn was. Normally I do it for like events and stuff. I know we did it for the charity stream, and then I think we did it for there was something else. I can't remember what it was. This is another original. We'll see if I remember how to play it. Whoop. Wah. Move over, 'cause I'm trying to find somewhere to hide. Lost my cover and my breath as I try to find that piece of heaven. Hold on. Why is that not C major? Hear the howling of the dogs, trying to find their way back home, to a place that doesn't want them, a family that lost them, but it don't stop their crying. Well, I wandered on these rocks, worn with painted moss, pretending I was found there, and time held his breath there, and scattered all his clocks like crumbling leaves upon the open fields. I slipped my leash so long ago I cannot heal. Good enough should be good enough for me, but caught up in my own decisions, I am old enough to find some guarantee. I will gather my provisions, but I just can't find what's good enough for me. We got a pup from there. They said no one could keep her. Cut her nose up on the fence, trying to chew her way to freedom, but there was nowhere for her to go. Her and I went up those trails, a duo catch of devils, stood up on the cliffs, looking down towards the kennels, and wondered if we'd ever get the cages out our minds. We picked up all the pieces of the home she couldn't find. She got her happy ending, but I'm still walking to mine. Good enough should be good enough for me, but caught up in my own decisions, I am young enough to barrel past all safeties. Well, it might cause a collision, but I just can't find what's good enough for me. Oh. And all these metal bars I keep beneath my very skin, to keep the new herd out or to keep the old ones in. I can feel myself barking, my distance only marking all the places I have been, all the memories I've stepped in, to find some greater cause to hold on to. Because if I breathe too deep or walk too slow and rest a bit, all my hard work will unravel and I'll quickly lose my grip. Good enough should be good enough for me, but caught up in my own decisions, I am old enough. Find something like that. I don't remember how it goes. There we go. You can call me superstitious, but I just can't find what's good enough for me. Here I am, a world away from cactuses and sage. The hills have all been sold or burned or left to man's mistakes, and new dogs in old cages will carry on those lonely tunes, a reminder of the things we are unable to lose. Oh man, it is not lost on me that like my hardest song on this entire channel is also an original. What the heck? Oh, I need a breather. Hold on. We made it. Soccer fan, welcome on in. Hello. Woo. What is happening over in the corner here? No, I will be reading it. just in between songs. Do you know Mia and Sebastian's theme on piano? I do not know this. I do not know what it is from either. Is this an anime thing? Oh my god, this water's so good. It's almost over. No. It's from La La Land. Oh, I only know a little bit of City of Stars, but that's about it. Violetta, thank you very much for the follow. I'm missing a lot of follows today. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm normally a little faster than that. And I would just hold on to the Pyrex. And we just hold on to it because it's still cold, because Pyrex is good like that. And I will put it on my shoulder like a parrot. Oh, that's so nice. Ah. Nothing like a cold Pyrex. Dex, hey. Hello. I know you're probably still at work, but it's lovely to see you. You're hard at work. City of stars, are you shining just for me? Except I find it really hard to pick a key to sing that one in, because Ryan Gosling's part is so low. I just poured the water down my shirt. That's fine. That is okay. I actually got like lime on my shirt before I started, and thank God it went away. Lime juice all over the kitchen. I'm closing chat again, so bye bye. Bye, have fun. What do I want to play? Zipsy's making sure that I don't get away with shelter this time. Very good. pronounce the game. I will lay me down like a bridge over. There's some songs in here I actually don't know how to play, and I don't know why they're on my list. That's silly. I must have been overzealous. Must have been like, oh yeah, no, I can definitely learn all of these. Oh, this one's pretty. Oh, that's not right. That's better. Oh. She'd take the world off my shoulders if it was ever hard to move. She'd turn the rain to a rainbow when I was living in the blue. Why then, if she's so perfect, do I still wish that it was you? Perfect don't mean that it's working, so what can I do? When you're out of sight in my mind, 'cause sometimes when I look in her eyes, that's where I find a glimpse of us. And I try to fall for her touch, but I'm thinking of the way it was. I said I'm fine, I said I moved on, but I'm only here passing time in her arms, hoping I'll find a glimpse of us. Tell me he savors your glory. Does he laugh the way I did? Is this a part of your story, one that I have never lived? Maybe one day you'll feel lonely, and in his eyes you'll get a glimpse. Maybe you'll start slipping slowly and find me again. When you're out of sight in my mind, 'cause sometimes when I look in her eyes, that's where I find a glimpse of us. And I try to fall for her touch, but I'm thinking of the way it was. I said I'm fine, I said I moved on, but I'm only here passing time in her arms, hoping I'll find a glimpse of us. 'Cause sometimes when I look in her eyes, that's where I find a glimpse of us. And I try to fall for her touch, but I'm thinking of the way it was. Said I'm fine, I said I moved on, but I'm only here passing time in her arms, hoping I'll find a glimpse of us. Yeah, that one's fun. Farah, welcome on in. Thank you very much. Mitch, I'm surprised at how many songs on my playlist you know that are like not, you know, like they're not the super popular ones. I was not expecting. Mind you, there are some people who know Glimpse of Us more than I thought, I think, if that makes sense. My brain cell's cooking. That's all that's happening. A rare lamp sighting. Oh, Atomic, welcome on in. I hope you've been well as well. And I think we're doing, oh my gosh, we're doing Shelter. Okay, hold on. Nope. Okay. Very well. In my defense, I did try to look for the sheet music so I could maybe play it on piano, but I could not find it. So here we are. I tried to appease Zebsy, but I have just confirmed that I scam him on the daily. But we'll see if I remember the chords for this one as well, since my originals are being a challenge today. Lately it's been hard getting out of my shelter. Misfortunes whispering, yeah, I have felt her. In the stars I am a lion, but lately I am something else. In these shadows on the wall, I can't recognize myself. At least tomorrow's another day, a fresh start, a few hours away. And I'll be better, I'll be braver, I will be my own savior. Just give me a little time till then. I swear in the past I handled it better. And maybe I was kinder when things passed me by. Well, I should be out there trying, but I wanna stay inside. For this evening I am tired, overworked, unqualified. At least tomorrow's another day, a fresh start, a few hours away. And I'll be better, I'll be braver, I will be my own savior. Just give me a little time till then, and let me hide and decompose inside the petals of my mind, and I will find all the answers to the storms in my life. And I'll be better, I'll be braver, I will be my own savior. Just give me a little time till then. Those chords, they're almost right. Kind of, sort of. Oh, I'm so glad you like it. One of the classic end of stream song is Shelter. Thanks to Zebsy. I'm awake early, I have to catch a stream. Oh, whatever, man. Nice to see you. I'm afraid you just caught the end part of the stream, though. And Careless, welcome on in. Yeah, oh my gosh. I think it's actually getting better outside. I think we've made it past the humidity lull. Pure muscle memory in that one by now. I know, it's amazing how much I don't. It's amazing how much my original songs, like, the muscle memory just kind of comes and goes. It's very odd. Great song to catch though. Oh, thank you. Sounds silly, but my favorite part is when you tap the guitar. No, that's one of my favorite parts too. I like having little moments of silence in the songs. You can catch them sometimes. Like Midas has a couple moments of silence in there. It's just a really cool way to create like hype and tension in a song without doing anything. You don't have to add more music. Sometimes you take music away, it's like, ooh, that's a cool effect. In the middle of a heat wave too. Yeah, it's 35 here, which is hot for a country with no air conditioning, and very, very, very humid because we keep getting rained. I think like the rain's trying to take, thank goodness the rain is like keeping the temperature down a little bit, but it's causing a lot of humidity. So that's what's really killing, because in Canada, it's, at least in my hometown, it's very hot but very dry. So it could get like 37 to 39 and it's like freaking hot, but it's super, super dry. So it's a little better than less heat and more humidity, you know what I mean? Da, da, da. It means we can tolerate a lot more heat and a lot more cold, because dry cold is also a little better. I remember the days we had 40, 41, 40. That was a couple years ago. That sucked. That's when our ranch car broke down because it was 40 degrees and the motor stopped working and we had to roll it under a car, we had to roll it under a tree until it had like cooled down a bit. Rain here goes up again, so no good combo. Dang. Yeah, I think it's gonna cool down, I think around Friday, but otherwise it's pretty hot this week. Ugh. No, I know. I think I need to get a proper fan, because if you guys, this is what you guys have been hearing all stream. Little desk fan. This is, right now, this is the backbone of my household, is this fan. I think I need a slightly bigger one, but I'll try and get one that, if I do get one, it's going to be very quiet so I can have it on while I'm live streaming. Dry heat is not nearly as bad as humid heat. The heated sweat evaporates. And yeah, exactly. Yeah, then you're just like, so I feel like I'm walking through pudding, honestly. Like, I can't believe how long it took me to just get my groceries. I came back and I was gonna make making taco bowls tonight. Taco bowls. So I was like, I'm gonna make a taco bowl and then I'll have some for dinner later. And then I looked over, I'm like, I need to be live in 20 minutes. What happened? What happened to the day? So it should dry on the weekend, but the temperature shall rise next week. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. It sucks because I wanna be active because it's summer and I want to go out more and I have time to like go to the gym and everything else. But the thought of leaving my house to go to the gym is so awful. Even though I know the gym will be air conditioned, so I just gotta like manage it and get there. Oh, Mitch is chilling. Everyone quickly. Go where it's 21 degrees. Somewhere 35 degrees. Oh man. It's not even, and that's the thing, like it's not even hot compared to where I grew up. It's just, it's hot in context because Canada, drier, way more air conditioning. So it's just one of those things. Yeah, I wanted to go for a run. I was actually gonna go for a run after the opera, but I didn't get home till like 1:30 in the morning. It was a very late night last night. For me anyways, 1:30 is late for me. I have reverse seasonal affective disorder. Summer depresses you. Oh man, that's gotta suck. Summer does depress some people. And with the weather the way it is, I can see why. Probably the only time of the day you could run. I know, like 1:30 in the morning, I'm gonna go out for a run. It's gonna get crazy. I skateboarded earlier this week, and that was great. I did biff it on my skateboard though. A really, really little amount. I don't like do flip kicks or anything. I just have a coasting nickel board, and I just have it just so I can go to like the Dano Insel or something and go along the canal and ride in a straight line. Gotta say, my very slow straight line's getting quite good. My carving, not so much. So I was like feeling really good about exercising this week, and then I biffed it, and I was like, I don't really feel like exercising this week now. Between that and the heat. Every summer we just suffer. Yeah, you guys gotta get on the AC. It's everywhere in Canada. Winter is no better. All gray and dark. Yeah, I think part of it is like it's very easy to not want to leave your house when it's super hot like this, and then you just get the same thing with seasonal depressive disorder in the winter where you're just like not getting enough vitamin D and you're never leaving your house. It was actually like not too bad when I went to get groceries. I was kind of surprised. So it makes me realize how humid my apartment is, and the kitchen is like a couple degrees cooler. So once I'm done streaming, I'm gonna open this door. I'll try and we'll see if I can open the windows, if it's gonna help or not, and then just like get a current going. You love winter? Oh my gosh. Good for you, man. Winters, I don't really have anything against winter, I suppose. It's just not really for me. I love fall though. Fall is lovely. I guess we should go somewhere. I guess we should find somewhere to go. Yeah, fall is perfecto. I just want to find like some chord progressions while we're waiting. This one. Actually, this might be on me today because I think the mods are all working. Hold on. Let's see. Oh no, Dag is still here. Okay, Dag, if you need me to find someone to raid, that's no problem. I know you're probably busy. This one. Oh, a pleasure, Giant. I'm glad to be able to help some of you work lurkers. I just don't look for raid targets. Yeah, Zessie's not a raider mod. Take your time, Dig. What time is it? It's 4:30. I forgot I have German class later. No, wait, hold on. Do I have German class in less than an hour? Where's my phone? No. No, not like this. I thought I had more time. No, I thought I had a book for 7. Hold on, I might have a book for 7 p.m. I think so. Gosh dang it. I'm not ready. I haven't done like any of my homework. And I'm rusty too. I was like talking with my choir members yesterday and I was like, oh man, my German is not happening. And when it's hot, when I'm tired, no German is happening. Oh, Balloon, we know her. Oh, Dex has a lot of suggestions. The classic 17, what is that? Yeah, exactly, 17 or 7. Yeah, with the 24-hour clock, I'm always like, panic, 5? No, it could be 1900. I don't know, possibly. I think it is, now that I think about it. I'm pretty sure it's like 1900. I have it booked in the evening. Yes. We're safe. That means I have time to catch up. And make a taco bowl. Man, it's exciting over here. Oh, I know what I wanted to do while we're waiting. I'm banned from the game. Oh, Ken Assassin, you get banned again? No. German class with Dag? No, I could not. He would not understand me, probably. My silly Viennese accent. I just took a guess. I just figured. Am I wrong? I could totally be wrong. This is not the chord progression that I wanted to play around with, but at least we have it now. Why did I do this to myself? Simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Wanna change the world, there's nothing to it. Oh, we're going. Very nice. Oh, good choice. Yeah, well, in that case, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Thanks for spending your Wednesday listening and chatting with me. And I'll see you guys on Saturday, regular time. Nothing too exciting happening. You stopped. I know. I was just procrastinating. Everyone, please copy the raid command, and we will go in. And it's gonna be awesome. I promise. Members, you guys are getting a vlog this Saturday, and guys, feel free to follow my social media because I've actually been posting there consistently this week, and I'm very proud of myself for this. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but I'll take it while I can. Thanks for background work. A pleasure. A pleasure. It's too late, Joey. I'm doing like the pixel, peace out meme where it's like, it's gonna be me. Thanks for posting. Thanks for posting the socials, Zebsy. And thank you for the mods for, I can see you guys figuring out where to raid and where to go. And it's, although I'm not always able to respond as quick as I'd like to the mod Discord, thank you guys for taking care of things. Yeah, and let's go. See you guys on Saturday. Bye. Where's my end scene? Found it. We're good. Bye.